Hello everyone and welcome back to Healings by Francis. I am Francis Gonzalez Griffin and I'm just coming in to do the reading. Now I know I've missed Monday and Tuesday, so I'm just going to have this reading be from the 26th, which is today, Wednesday, to the 30th, which is Sunday of April. I am just super busy right now. I have all three of my kids doing sport and they're all in travel sports, and it has just been a crazy weekend leading into crazy week of games still happening this week. So along with my clients that I still am doing healings for, it's hard for me to have found the time to actually sit down and be able to focus and concentrate on a reading for you guys. So I apologize for that. But I'm just going to ask you to have to bear with me for the next probably few weeks until the kids, because they have school sports and they have their travel sports and they are playing them during the week for both of them and all through the weekend. So it's kind of crazy right now with my schedule, and I'm, like I said, I still have my regular appointments that I keep for my healings as well. So between that and that, I'm lucky if I find the time to just be able to cook a meal at this point for my kids, to tell you the truth. So I hope all of you are having a wonderful week so far. I feel like a lot of you are probably, it's like busy energy this week, right? It's not just for me, it's always the collective. What's happening to yourself, to you, to me, is happening as a collective across. So I'm sure I haven't gotten any messages from anybody asking, like, is everything okay? Because I haven't. So I'm figuring you guys are just as busy as I am right now. So let's get started on the cards. I am using 3 decks. It's the Dreamweaver's Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid, the Pure Magic Oracle by Andres Engracia, I believe. And the third deck is Raise Your Vibration Oracle by Kyle Gray. So let's get started with the first deck. I call in my angels and guides, especially Archangel Metatron, to come in during this reading for the April 26th through the 30th. For those who'll be watching, if you are seeing this reading and it's not during that time, I just want to remind you one more time that it does not matter when you come upon this video. You are guided to the video when you're meant to hear the messages. So those messages will be valid for you whenever it is that you come upon this, even if it's like completely out of the week or month. Oh, there goes the first one. Grab that flipped over. Number 16. I don't know how I saw 4 there. Number 16, Underneath the Lizard Skin. Now, I want to remind you guys how much I love this deck because it's so very colorful and beautiful. But if you look here, Underneath the Lizard Skin, lizards shed their skin. So this card speaks about change coming and about you adjusting to change in a very fluid and normal way, because lizards, the way they lose their skin and then it is like tender skin, and it could be like even a different color at first, but it quickly hardens and turns to the color that it's supposed to be. And so what I'm hearing is, the message is, upon us, there's change happening to all of us. There's change. And this is change that you've been wanting to have for a very long time. And this speaks to, I know last week's message with some of the cards was about change. So we are currently in the midst of change, changing ourselves, changing going on around us. And it's important to be able to let go, like shed whatever the negativity or the past traumas or the things that you've been needing to shed, as in like your old skin. Allow that to be able to shed and allow your changes to come in, and for you to be able to adjust to those change is very important. And it's almost like you will be able to adjust to change as long as you shed that old skin of the story that has been going on maybe in your life, or the story you've been telling yourself, or any doubt, any negativity that has been around you, or things that you've just been wanting to let go. This is the week to do it, because the change will happen very fluidly is what I'm hearing. Let me pull one more card. Oops, as I almost knocked down a crystal. Oh, and there goes the next one. Oh, I've seen this card before. I think we pulled this for a reading actually before. The number is, oh, that's weird. I had said 40 when I looked at this card, right? I said 40, I was going to say 46, and this one came out 44. Okay, so it was meant to come out, I knew. So this one says, and this comes with an extra message that's stronger because 44 is a master number. So it says, weavers know all is God. This card speaks about being more present and realizing all the things that you have that are around you that connect you to the divine. That everything has energy, that you have energy, everything you have is energy, around you has energy, and to tune into the present now. And it's almost also speaks, I'm hearing, to be grateful for all of the things that the universe, the divine, has provided for you. And they are helping you. The divine is helping you right now during this change. So it's important to be present. Whenever I get the message of it's important to be present, I always tell you guys to make sure to meditate, because meditating is always the perfect way to ground yourself and keep you in the present. And the added message I'm getting right now, doing this will help you let go of the old, because being in the present prepares you for the change that you're going through. Being in the present does not allow you to be stuck in any kind of past drama or stress or patterns or any of that. Being in the present will help this fall away, is what I'm hearing. Let me pull one more card. Whoops, as I hit the camera. Oh, right now I also have like this one eye that has, I don't know, have like a sty or something forming, but my bottom eyelid is swollen on the inside corner. That's why I'm not doing this with it facing me, because my eye, I can't even do like eye makeup or any makeup around my eye right now. I woke up this morning this way and I was like, okay, I will get to my video. But it's not going to be with my face in it today. And one last card from this deck. Ooh, it doesn't want to come out. So is it going to be an important card, it seems. Oh, there it goes. Oh my goodness, we got this card too, and it's another 40 card. I got this in a previous reading with you guys. So it was 41, Weavers Watch the Dragons Fly. Now, this card speaks now with all of the eyes, the orange energy of the dragon. This card speaks as in being very observant, keeping your eye both on your inner world and outer world, which means when you're going through a change, when there's change amiss, I feel like, is that Mary Poppins where that like song is like a change is in the words or something? I hear Dick Van Dyke for whatever in my head right now. So I'm trying to think of the words. I'm going to have to, you guys all know what it is, I'm sure. It's the Mary Poppins where he does like a, kind of like a whispering kind of part, like the changes, and na, 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 na. That song, I can't think of the words, but that's what I'm hearing in my head. So it's important to keep a watchful eye, not only in your inner world, is what I'm hearing. Inner world as in what's going on inside of you, but the outer world too right now. You're going to, it's a very important time to be observant of what's going on, to keep your eye on you, keep your eye on what's going on. I almost want to grab this and look up, because I know this card has one special saying or meaning in it. So it says, like the dream weavers watch the dragons fly, so you observe your inner, oh my gosh, it is, your inner and outer worlds. This is what I'm reading from. When you've learned to pay attention, and you can say, that's interesting, the hidden doors of perception swing open. Such wisdom has always lived inside you. Did you know you were so fortunate? Stay open. That's the last paragraph of that. Yeah. So that's what that card is speaking of. You staying observant and being watchful both in your inner and outer world is going to open doors to wisdom that has been locked within you, and this card is all about staying open, being observant, checking out, and there's going to be a door that opens to prior wisdom that has been there, but you did not know of. So that's kind of fun to hear, right? Who doesn't want to hear a door opening of wisdom? Okay, now moving over to the Pure Magic Oracle. This is the Raven Oracle. This is what it looks like on the front. And that's why I put the raven there today. The crow, raven, whichever one you call it. Oh, there goes the first card. Let me flip that over. Levitation, number 12. Higher ground, belief, mastery, and meditation. Oh, there you go. Meditation, right? This comes right back to this card where I said it's important to meditate, to stay in the present. So this card speaks about using meditation for you to believe in yourself, for you to reach a higher ground. But the higher ground is actually speaking of raising your vibration. And that's what you do when you levitate, right? It's like, boo, you levitate. So it's talking about, I feel like the door that's going to open of wisdom is going to have you be able to have a mastery in something that you've been aiming to have a mastery in, is what I'm hearing. And meditating is going to help you raise your vibration for that door to open, is what I'm hearing. So let me get one more card. Oop, and there it goes. Okay, I got two cards, and I'm just going to keep them. The first card is number 14, Sylphs. Peace, agent of change, impact, and importance. See, that's what this week is all about, the change that you're going through right now. And it's happening this week. It's not happening like it's coming. It's already happening. So these last couple days, where I haven't been able to do the reading, you may have already been experiencing changes that you're going through. But these are a change that will bring in peace. It will have an impact in your life, and they're going to be very important. Now, Sylphs, I'm gonna pull up this this card real quick, because I believe Sylphs are a type of fae, I believe, and I'm not 100% sure, so I want to look it up. It's number 14. Sorry about that. I want to give you the proper message when describing Sylphs. So it says, yes, Sylphs are an older, wiser counterpart of fairy family, much larger in size than the fae. Sylphs also take on similar appearance to humans and have large wings. So this card, I just wanted to make sure what I described as Sylph as was correct. This card speaks to the change that's coming in. It's an impactful, important change that you're going to. But it also speaks of, I just want to tell you, of a time of peace that's entering in your life too. And who doesn't want peace, right? I'm always looking for peace. I am always thrown off whack when I don't have peace. I feel like that's what I always strive for in life, is peace. But the thing that I'm also hearing, it's going to be important for you to stay mindful of like your energy. So Faye is very much into the environment. But this is talking about debris that's in your mind. It can be debris around you as well, like removing clutter in your home, or being mindful of the environment, bringing down your blueprint as much as you can. But I am hearing that it's important to be mindful of the debris that goes on in your mind, that you need to stay with that debris, shedding that and letting that go, because it's no longer serves you, and there's no space for it now, because it's only going to cause the change that you're going through right now to be more difficult for you to transition into. So what you want to do, this is just a confirmation of this card and this card saying, let go of what no longer serves you. Stay in the present. Be in a place of gratitude, realizing where everything's connected and all of the energy that's around you. Being observant of your inner and outer worlds, and meditating in order to keep your vibration high, enabling you to let go of this, and for you to be able to open that door of wisdom that you didn't even know there was a door to. And something very important, because this card says important right here, right? It says importance right there. It says importance. something important is going to be revealed to you. Some kind of wisdom is going to be very important. So make sure you try to do your best to stay out of anything that's been going on in your mind that is not of positive and high vibration. Meditate. Stay in the present is what I'm hearing. And I'm going to, and this was the second card that came out with that, the two cards. Raising winds, magical release, calling, intention, and stronghold. This is talking about that door, that magic. That door is going to have some kind of magical release for you. And hold the intention of staying in the positive, is what I'm hearing. Hold that intention and meditate. It's going to be very important this week. And I'm just going to open, because I'm not as familiar with this deck. I just want to see if this has a little special message that this could go along with for 18, that I maybe have not said to you. It says, no, it's exactly what I said. It says, and it also gives a little added thing of saying it has allowed the winds. So see all these winds around you? Allow the winds to carry that negativity away. And remember that you're always protected. And this symbol of triangle right there, it's always a symbol of power. So whatever is coming through right now is very powerful. And it's going to be pure magic is what I'm hearing. I'm going to pull one more card and then I will be done with this reading. And this is the Raise Your Vibration Oracle. Oop, there it goes. Oh, I always use this. I always say to my kids, so I'm a very honest person, and I'm not here. I'm going to move this around so you can see it better. I am a very honest person. I thrive on my integrity and my honesty, and I also suffer from in my honesty. My husband actually does this part for me. I say it exactly. My honesty comes exactly how I think it in my mind, and I say it. And so sometimes I have to ask my husband, how would you say this if you were going to say it? Because it could come off like a little bit brutally honest. I mean, that's the way I am. So I'm not very good about tiptoeing about honest. And that's what I'm hearing is going to be this week. Do not tippy-toe around something you're trying to be honest around. Give your full honest opinion. Because that is what's needed. It's going to be needed for you not to tippy-toe around the subject. Just give your honest opinion. Do not worry about being abrasive or being too brutally honest. It's what's needed right now. So go ahead and do that. And I always tell my kids, I always say honesty is the best policy. That's what you should always do. If you're honest in life, if you're honest with people when they ask you for your opinion, if you're honest, it's your integrity that you're showing. And that integrity gets rewarded in life. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but I've always been a strong believer in a person's integrity, your level of integrity, your level of honesty, that gets rewarded in life because that is something that's so needed in this world these days. And you know what? That's what I'm hearing. So this may not be part of what's going on with this reading. This is like an additional message, and it might not land for everybody because this is a collective reading. For some of you this week, you're going to be in a situation where you're going to be thinking you're going to be asked, or there's going to be a situation and you're going to have to voice your opinion somehow, somewhat. Remember, honesty is the best policy, and don't try to maneuver yourself way out of answering or whatever is what I'm hearing. Just give your truth. Say your truth. Be honest, because it is going to be a positive when you do so. Even if you have a fear of being honest, it is going to work out very well, because look at all these little stars. And I love how it's best policy is highlighted, right? The best policy. It will be your best if you do if you're honest is what I'm hearing. So I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. May you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll try to hop on here do a live later on this week if this eye thing gets better. But if not, you'll probably just be seeing my hands for the week. So much love, so many blessings. Have a wonderful week. And I did make this a little bit longer to make up for the fact of being late with the reading. So I hope you guys take that as like an I'm sorry for not being able to come on here any sooner. Have a wonderful week, everyone.